Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a special video today. I am going to be doing a dual Let's Play with PewDiePie. Yes, I said it, PewDiePie. It was actually a funny story. I made a somewhat negative comment on one of his videos, and we kind of got into a back and forth argument, sent some personal messages to each other, and somehow, I'm not sure where, but we kind of made up in the middle of it, and an idea got thrown out there to do a Let's Play to kind of show that there's no bad feelings. So yeah, that's what this is, and we're going to be doing Minecraft. We created a mode, and we are going to be playing that. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start out grabbing my armor set here. Basically, the objective is you have to go over to your opponent's house, and it's pretty much identical to this one, although there are some minor differences to fit the, what's the word I'm looking for? The personality of the person in it. So I kind of made my house kind of quaint here. There's a sofa with a TV. It's technically a painting, but, you know, I treat it like a TV. And then there's a chair over here with orange, my favorite color, by the way. That's one of the new carpets, which is a new thing they added. So yeah, he has a house over there on the other side of the ridge that's pretty much identical, and he's actually waiting right outside the house, and we're going to do a little before-game banter. So let's go ahead and start this Let's Play. Oh, come on, it's April 1st. You know it's going to happen. So, yeah, there we go. That's the end of my prank. I guess I got what I wanted out of there. Decided I would do a April Fool's prank this year. Didn't really think of an idea of what to do, so, you know, I thought that would be a pretty sweet one. I did one last year on my Facebook page, so I figured, why not go to my channel this time? I actually have quite a bit of time to kill. If I upload a 1-minute video, people are pretty much going to know it's fake, so, I'm gonna start breaking stuff here. Kind of pad out the time. And, the editing stops here, pretty much. Because that'll just make the time go by faster, and, you know, it wouldn't make the video very long. So I'm just gonna roam around here. As you can see over here in the distance, I actually have my own little personal version of Achievement City. As you can see, I'm getting there. It's pretty close. I have Jack's house, Michael's house, Gav's house, Ray's house, Jeff and Ryan's house I haven't built yet because there's a village up there, and I would kind of have to slaughter all of them, and that wouldn't be good, so I'll wait a while before doing that. Here's Achievement Central Station. Haven't built that yet. I'm not really sure how far I'm going to go with this Achievement Hunter build. It's for their 100th Minecraft Let's Play, so it's a special occasion, so I don't mind putting, you know, hours into it or anything. It's going towards a good cause. Achievement Hunter is pretty fantastic. And here's Michael's house. As you can see under here, going down there, I've started on their, it's like nice dynamite secret room or trophy room or something like that. I haven't finished it yet, as you can see, and it's not complete yet. Here's Gav's house. Secret tunnel between them. Here's his Gav's trophy room of victory. One that used to be pretty sad because it only held the Hunger Games, and then he won shopping list, and he won this Let's Play too. I didn't put up a sign yet because I kind of forgot which one it was. So yeah, here's his house. Funny story, all these paintings are accurate. That's actually what he keeps in his house. Took me a good 30 to 40 minutes to get the proper combination, but it went well. And, this door's closed. So you can see I have it updated pretty much to the most recent Let's Play. You can turn these around. It's pretty funny. And, there's the April Fool's joke in the distance. There's a pretty good gag. Here's Ray's house. Gonna go in here. As you can see, there's Conrad the chicken and Pat the head. He's called Pat the head because, his name's Pat. And, he's a head. But it also works in the fact that, like, you can pat someone's head, and it'll be like patting their head, so he's a head named Pat, that's why it's funny. And this is Conrad the chicken. His name is Conrad because chicken starts with a C. And he had Percival the cat in here, which I think stood for Panther, even though he was an ocelot, so not really sure why his name was Percival. Yeah, here's his wall of cake. I'm not very good with red tone. Yeah, that. I'm not very good with redstone, so I haven't really built this. I don't know where the painting placements are either, so I don't have that set up either. In typical Ray fashion, I decided to put some YOLO Meat Spin Tuxedo Mask 420 Blazing on the wall. I figured you would like that. It's about to be dark soon. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna do it in Jack's house. I haven't shown his off yet. Gonna open this up. Jack's house pretty simple. Not a lot in here. Gonna take a nap. Every time I wake up in the glass, which is probably not supposed to happen. Yeah, like right there. I don't know how to fix that. You kind of just fall out. And underneath this house, it's kind of like a quarry down there. And to rebuild it, that would take a lot of work. So I just made some holes in the ground. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna clear out some space here, kill some time. You know. I have quite a bit of that. Yeah, funny, speaking of time, I actually already did this video. I spent 20 minutes doing it. Pretty much like 5 minutes for the prank, and another 15 minutes doing all this stuff. And the video didn't save, so that's fun. And this one hopefully will. The great thing is you can't tell until you're already done whether it works or not, so you could very well screw yourself over very majorly if it doesn't save. I'm trying to find the fire. There we go, fire charge. So yeah, the stuff in this area is basically, it's going to be you know, the mountains and stuff of Achievement City. Depending on how much of Achievement City I build, pretty much depends on how much time I have until the 100th episode. So yeah, there's that. Just saw through the earth there for a second. So yeah, this video, yeah, it's a video. April Fools and whatnot. You know, I'm gonna go back to the April Fool's setting and kind of give a rundown here. Basically, this this house took me like 30 minutes maybe. I didn't really know what I wanted to build. It was actually 2 blocks taller before. As you can see down here, I have a basement, and yeah, it was just too tall and it didn't really look right. And yeah, so I shrunk it down a little bit. Here, there's actually glass behind it, but I decided to cover with paintings because it's quite a wide window, and you would have very well been able to see the April Fool's sign. And that wouldn't have been good. There's a reference in this chest if you understand it. You know. So, yeah, there's the April Fool's sign. This was originally just supposed to be, like, green and white. I didn't know exactly how, like, to build the dimensions for the shapes, or the letters here. So I just did 3 across and then 5 up. Seems to work. The R is the only one that looks kind of weird, but, you know, you can very clearly tell that it's an R, so it all worked out properly. And luckily I got the spacing set up properly so that when you come out of the house, door's closed, so that when you come out of the house you get a full display of it. So yeah, it was just going to be that border at first, and then I added the red around it, and I thought that looked pretty good. And I just added these yellow things to the end of it, and that also looked pretty good. But then I connected them with the black wool, and that, you know, it completed the whole thing. I put a smiley face in there because, you know, it's a prank, so, you know, smiley face really helps send that message. And it was also a lot of blank white space over there, so I figured, you know, something has to fill it. And smiley face works for that. So yeah, here's my world. There's a lot of mountains on it. Just gonna go back to clearing this out for a second. Get this all worked up, or worked out, knocked out, something. Destroyed. It's essentially the word I'm looking for here. So yeah, how was your guys' day? You can't really answer that, I guess, so you can put it in the comments. I'll read it later. About 3 hours later, once this video's up, then I'll know how your day was. If you do comment, that is. I don't know. So this video, it's gonna have a pretty misleading name, obviously. It's a prank, you know. That's how pranks are. I'm not gonna be a, Ray William Johnson and mislead people on purpose. This one will, however, it'll have PewDiePie in the name, and, because that's the whole prank. And it's going to have a picture of PewDiePie, but, it's April Fool's. It's like the one time a year where it's acceptable. Otherwise, you're just that dick that tries to get fake views by misleading people. That's not me. I don't do that. I find legitimate ways to get views. Speaking of that, my ads that are running right now, for whatever reason, they just stopped. Still says they're enabled and that they're approved, but they just completely stopped working. I don't know why. I decided to open up the target radius, so that'll probably help. Yeah, so the game idea of destroying the other person's house that I was going to do with PewDiePie, who's obviously not here, and there's no house on the other side as well. I made all that up. If you didn't already figure that out. I might actually do that, though. That game mode. I might bring Tim along. Tim along? That's his last name. If you listen to our podcasts, you'll know what that means. Yeah, we did a podcast. Normally I'm just a video guy, and decided to make a podcast because why not? Just open up the amount of content that I put out. Because I usually just do Let's Plays, so I wanted to broaden my horizons, essentially. And I made a podcast. I don't know how to make RSS feeds, so currently it's only on YouTube, and episode 1's on SoundCloud. But yeah, so that's how that works. I said in the first one that if it gets 100 views or 100 downloads, that we would make another one. And currently it's at 124 views, so it definitely went over the expected. So we have episode 2 that's coming out tomorrow. And yeah, that one's actually coming out. It's not a April Fool's prank or anything. It's a pretty interesting podcast. I would listen to it. I actually kind of do because I edit it, so I do listen to it. Would recommend. For anyone listening up to this point, you would probably think that, this is just how I normally do videos, but I decided to go monotone for this section to make it even extra boring to add to the prank of it all. There's April Fool's again. So yeah, returning fans pretty much know how I sound, but people that are just clicking on this, quite frankly, they probably left the video after the Rickroll at the beginning. I probably would too. So if you're listening to this at this point, kudos to you for sticking around. And yeah, so I think I've killed enough time here. And yeah, probably gonna go ahead and drop this stick and end the video. So yeah, anyway, that was my April Fool's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty fun setting up. I'm sure a lot of people are going to dislike it, but that's how it works when people get pranked. They typically don't like it. And yeah, my like ratio is normally pretty good. I have like 95% likes to like 5% dislikes. So people generally are acceptable or accepting of my videos. So yeah, this one will probably offset the balance a little bit if it gets a lot of dislikes. But yeah, anyway, it's one video a year, so I can handle the dislikes. All right, anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for a podcast, and then probably Plants vs. Zombies after that. Maybe Thursday or Friday. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then.